What's up, guys? Okay, y'all, today I'm gonna do a mason jar centerpiece with a little bling. Okay, guys, for this DIY, you're gonna need these, whatever they call. Uh, it's actually a candle that came in here with the gems, but you need some gems, a mason jar. This mason jar I got from Alfredo Sauce, and then a candlestick in one of those, the candlestick disc or dishes, whatever you want to call it, a glue stick, and one of these little fake candle things. Everything that you see can be found at the Dollar Tree, except for that glue gun, but you know they sell glue sticks. So y'all, let's get started. Okay, guys, the first step, you are going to need to take your candlestick, your glass candlestick, and your disc and glue them together. Try to center it the best way you can, as I have done. And I flipped my candle disc over only because I normally use it like this. But in this DIY, I'm using the bad boy like this. So if you're gonna only use it for this type of, for a centerpiece, only using it this way, you can flip this bad boy around and then glue it the right way. But I like to use the other side. So anyway, guys, that's a little why it's flipped over. And I suggest using this E6000 or a stronger glue so to make sure it won't come, come apart. Yeah. Now, this has already been glued, but I do not suggest using this at this time, using an old glue gun, because you might, you don't want to take that chance. So E6000, when you're connecting your glass candlestick to the disc, I think let's call it candle disc. So that's the first step. All right, guys. Then the next thing we're gonna do, whoa, forgot I unscrewed that lid. We was about to have another type of DIY. Anyway, we're gonna take the lid off the jar, flip that bad boy over this way, and we're gonna glue it. Now, once again, I do recommend using the E6000, but for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna use the hot glue gun. But come on, let's bring it back. Holler at that E6000 to do this step as well. So anyway, guys, so we take that bad boy, and then we're gonna put the glue down here. Can y'all see it? And I'll be out the frame sometime, and I just be going, and like, you know what? These people can't see me. Can ya? They cannot see you. Holla. Okay, anyway, so you put it on the top. Can you see it? Thank you. And once again, what's the rule? Y'all know this bad boy is hot, so be very, very careful. And then you just place that container in there like that. Try to center it the best way you can, because you don't want no leaning mason jar, you know what I'm saying? But put that bad boy in there, and like that. See, it's as centered as possible. So then you say, you sing the DIY song, DIY, DIY, DIY. And once you finish the song, it should be dry. Okay, guys? I'm just going to let y'all know that. I'm not going to test it out. I'm going to go ahead and let it sit for just a second. And I'll show y'all the next step. Okay, guys, so once your thing is dried, and once again, I'm going to say, please use E6000 for your glue source. Don't trust the hot gun, y'all. This is just for demonstration purposes only, because hot glue is not a permanent fixture. That bad boy will come up. I don't care what the DIY people are telling y'all. That hot glue will not last forever. So anyway, and when you messing with glass, that ain't something you want to play with, okay? Thanks. So anyway, so just make sure your jar fit on there properly. Booyah, look how cute that is already without the bling, but we're going to add the bling still. And so we're going to take that out. So your next step is to take your little crystals. And once again, I got this from it's a light, one of those lights, and it comes with the gems, crystals, whatever you want to call it. Dollar Tree, guys, Dollar Tree. And we're just gonna surround our thingamajiggy with the dang crystals. And it's quite simple, guys. And just put it on there. You don't want to, of course, block the jar lid too much. Let me make sure this bad boy is still going there. So I would suggest to keep that jar lid on there because you don't want to cover it so you can't close it back. You're gonna need a go-to. So keep your jar on there to at least get a couple down so you know the placement of it. So you know everything is working properly. And they're just simple, guys. Put that bad boy around it. Yes. Yeah. And you see what I'm doing, y'all. For these, you got like a little dent or whatever. It does not matter, guys. Just put the glue on that bad boy. Yes, like that. And just attach it to that bad boy like that. And it don't want to stay because I didn't put enough glue on it. And that's okay. Y'all still see, you get the point of it. So yeah, I'm gonna just continue surrounding that bad boy with the gems, the crystals, and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I had to take that bad boy off because it was not doing right. And I try to keep it all the way 100 on this channel so y'all won't make the same mistakes I make. So instead of gluing it the way I had glued it, because it was gluing on the bottle, the mason jar, and I didn't want that. I want to glue it more outside of it. Outside. Y'all. My DIYs, y'all freestyle half this stuff. Meaning I do not test it out before I bring it to you guys. So when I make a little floof, hey, that's legit floof because I didn't know that was going to happen, okay? So I'm just going to regroup and then put the bad boys around it. So then it still gives you the same effect, but you get it. And there you have it, guys, the finished product. Y'all, I actually used that whole box of gems with only like 4 left. So all the materials that y'all saw, that makes literally one, centerpiece. And of course, as always, y'all can use those other, like the little twinkly lights or whatever inside the jar, or decorate it as you choose. I always like to give y'all the basics, the foundation, and then y'all could go crazy however y'all want. And now, if y'all also flip over the candle disc or whatever it's called, instead of having it the way I have it, you can actually use it as a tray. So if you have like wedding favors or party favors in general, you can surround it, down there, and they'll catch it. Or you can also surround it with flowers if you want to. You already know them coffee filter flowers. Just to give you an idea, other ideas. So, little flowers around it. But to me, I really like the bling and I like the simplicity of it. So, but you could do what you want to do with it to add your little personal touch to it. But overall, I like the way it turned out, and just to show you how easy it is to remove the jar and then place it back. And just to give you a better look, I just surround, like I told y'all guys, outside and not touching the lid so your jar can fit back on it. Y'all can see it? And just place your gems around the outside of the lid and don't put it on the lid. So then that way you just put that bad boy, Dollar Tree, and put that bad boy on top. And you can still screw it, guys, so you can have a more stable centerpiece. Guys, I really like the way it turned out. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If y'all like this video, go ahead and hook me up with a thumbs up. See you guys next Sunday.